morning. Today is day 117. Last night we were in the Willows Motel in town here, and then this morning we're going to try to get an early shuttle out of here. The hotel offers shuttles, but we're not really sure how it works exactly because breakfast doesn't start until 7:30, so we're going to be ready and down there at that time, and then hope to get a shuttle later. Because we're trying to catch up with Globetrotter, who did not stay at the hotel last night because he was ahead of us when the rain started. I tried to dry out my stuff in here last night. Really none of it dried. My tent dried, but like my clothes are all still wet, so I tried to do it with a hairdryer. It didn't really work too great because the hairdryer is like kind of small and not real powerful, but it somewhat did. It's still raining this morning, but I think it's supposed to stop fairly early and then be, I think, sunny. I'm not really sure, but
the sun's supposed to come out like
yeah, it's gonna be nice today, and we're gonna go into Vermont today because I didn't make it there yesterday. Yeah. It doesn't rain in Vermont. I'm back on the trail now. It's like almost 9 o'clock by the time we got back on. The breakfast at the hotel was really good though. There's like all kinds of fruit and stuff, which I loved. There's like literally every fruit you could think of. It's amazing. And then he dropped us back off in town where we left off yesterday because the trail kind of goes through town. I don't know where I'm gonna get to today. The sun's coming out and it's like super humid. But just trying not to slip and fall on the wet, muddy trail and maybe catch up to Globetrotter. So, see where the day takes us. This is a giant climb out of town here, so just gonna take it slow and steady and see where I can get. I got this big, what's it called, the rock garden?
I think this is the rock garden.
It's like super steep and rocky. This is why we didn't do it in the rain yesterday. There's not even a trail. It's literally just leaves and rocks. They're all wet and slippery and uneven. And they move. Made it to Vermont! Yay! You want to be in it? So, Dave, see?
Sure, yeah.
We made it to Vermont!
Yeah!
The bright orange mushrooms. Ah! You think they're chicken of the woods?
Oh yeah.
My dad gets these.
Pretty sure.
Okay. I hate this stupid state of Vermont. This is not what it looks like in the Hallmark movies. Oh, dang it. I'm trying to pack away my lunch, but it wasn't all fit in the bear can. It's too full. I had lunch here at the power lines because there was like nowhere to sit for like miles. And we're up here and there's people with dirt bikes and there's Vegas. I'm drying out my feet because they're really wet. And there's like nice views behind us. I'll show you. Look at that. And then over right here, there's that. And we're about to go back into the jungle. Alright, it's like 7:45. Now I'm in the middle of my last big climb of the day. We go through this cool split up rock. It has been a long day. Kind of some slow hiking. It's really muddy and, you know, steep. It's okay. I'm making it through. Alright, it is currently 8 o'clock. I'm a half mile from the shelter I'm going to stay at tonight, which will be exactly a 20-mile day. Definitely a difficult end here. It's like a 1,000-foot climb in the last 1.5 miles, and directly before that was like a super steep descent on these big slippery wet rocks that were covered in like moss or whatever. So it's really slow. It's okay. Spent a lot of the day hiking with other people, so I didn't film a ton, but I enjoyed, you know, other people's company. And gonna get to camp, hopefully get some good water. It says there's good water there. Cook some food and set up my tent, get in there and eat it, and lay down. I am tired. And maybe get up semi-early tomorrow and try to catch Globetrotter. I don't know, we got separated from him in a storm yesterday, and now he's a little bit ahead. So we'll see if we do that or not. Anyway, good night. Good morning. Today is day 118 on the Appalachian Trail. Today is the first full day in Vermont for me. First day waking up, hiking the whole day through Vermont, so it's cool. Last night Yeah, it's at the Melville Newham shelter or something like that. We got there really late. I think it was like 8 o'clock, a little after 8 o'clock when I got there. Luckily there was no one else there except for the people I hiked in there with. So we were able to stay up and cook our food and stuff at the shelter and not be bothering anyone, which was nice because like right when I got there I set up my tent, and in the middle of that it just started pouring rain. So I frantically set it up, grabbed my stuff and went in the shelter and like cooked and hung out with them for a bit, and then went back in my tent, set up, and tried to clean up and go to bed. I was just covered in mud because the trail's been so wet and muddy and all the rain and stuff, and tried to dry out my feet because they were really, really wet yesterday, and the skin's just all messed up, so I was trying to let them heal and dry out. And this morning they look okay, so it's not too super bad. I wore my toe socks yesterday and today, trying to hopefully prevent blisters on my wet feet. I don't really know if they help or not. I'm still iffy on the toe socks, but yeah, it's today. I don't really know. I think I'm gonna try to do like a 20-mile day to a campsite that's like by a stream, but who knows if I'll make it there because it is supposed to start raining again, and there's a shelter at 17 miles, which may be where I end up. But tomorrow I think I'm gonna try to go into Manchester Circle to resupply, and so it would be good to so it would be nice to get farther today. This is less tomorrow before the resupply, and that way hopefully after the resupply I can get back on trail and not stay in town. Who knows? It's all up in the air right now. We also haven't caught up with Globetrotter yet, which now I'm not sure if we're going to try to or not, because I feel like he just keeps getting a little farther away, and there's also just not great phone service to like contact and communicate with him. So Vegas and I are kind of tired of trying to figure out what to do, so we're just going to do what we want to do, and if he wants to hang around and wait for us, he can. There's a little frog in there. I don't know if you can see him, but he's moving around. Keep hiking. I think I'm like about 6 miles, a little less maybe, from the Glastonbury Fire Tower or Glastonbury Mountain or something. And I think it's a newer fire tower, or like they renovated it or something, and so it's safe to climb. At least I think that's what I remember reading, so I'm excited about that. And then hopefully it's not raining. I think it's not supposed to rain until later. Honestly, there's like rain and thunderstorms in the forecast like every single day in the 10-day forecast. So I don't really, it's just gonna be a wet and stormy one. But you gotta enjoy the moments like this when you're hiking and it's not storming. Right, I'm sitting here underneath the Glastonbury Fire Tower. It's all closed up, you're not allowed to climb it. I think it was a different one I read that said it was newly renovated and that you could climb. But trying to sit here and eat lunch, but getting attacked by like flies, I think black flies and mosquitoes all at once. So I'm probably gonna get up here and leave. I'm kind of like on the verge of a mental breakdown as well. It's supposed to like be pouring all day tomorrow. My friends are all split up from me. I don't really feel like hiking. I don't know what to do. We're not really in a good place to get into town. They're gonna try to get into town. It's gonna cost a fortune. I don't really want to pay that much money, so I'm just kind of like sitting here like I don't know what to do. Probably should get hiking though, because I'm just getting like chewed by bugs. So I'll see you later. A snack break at the Kid Gore shelter. A couple miles later, there's Vegas. I'm done with stressing out about where I'm gonna go, what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna camp tonight at the 20-mile campsite, and then tomorrow I have a mile to do, and I'm getting picked up at a road to go to a hostel. And it's way cheaper than going into town and getting a hotel and doing all a bunch of crazy stuff. And I don't have to hike tomorrow in the crazy storm.
And
Globetrotter's gonna be there.
Daddy, it's gonna be a family reunion.
It is. We lost him, and now he's gonna be there tonight and tomorrow. So we'll see him tomorrow morning. I'm really excited. And you can resupply at a convenience store that's like a quarter mile from the place. So I'm excited. I'm eating my Rainsbow Twizzlers. Also, look at the view from the shelter. How fancy is that? Right. And then maybe 2 miles from where I'm gonna camp tonight. Ever since I left that shelter where I took a break up until now, it's just been raining pretty consistently, but it kind of just slowed down and stopped, sort of. So I'm going to, I pulled up my phone to film, and Globetrotter is already at the hostel I'm going to tomorrow, and then Vegas decided to head there tonight too, but I'm camping like a mile before it, just because I don't really want to pay for 2 nights, and I'm like, I still get a pretty decent chunk of rest in tomorrow, because I only have to hike like a mile. In the morning, she's picking me up at like 8 a.m. And yeah, I'm gonna have a nice, I think, chill night. I think I'll be the only one at this tent site. I don't really know. This one man that we've been kind of hiking near for like a week or 2 just came up to the shelter. I was taking a break out behind me and was talking about going to the campsite. And I think Vegas kind of convinced him to stay. He was like, oh yeah, those campsites are flooded. Like I wouldn't go there, kind of thing. So he really pulled that one out of nowhere because I was like, oh dang it, I don't want to camp with him. I was about to stop the shelter because he said he was going to keep going. So we're all good. I think it's going to rain tonight, but shouldn't be too crazy, hopefully. And I'll be nice and dry inside and have my own twin bed tomorrow. Also, tenting tonight will give me a chance to edit some videos and stuff because I'm going to get there pretty early, because when I get to a hostel and I have access to Wi-Fi, I like to just like upload them instead of edit and everything, because once I have Wi-Fi I like to be playing on my phone and not like editing. So I'll do that tonight when I don't have any service, and then tomorrow upload everything. Alright, I set my tent up in this little area here by the Black Brook. No one is here yet, but this isn't the main tenting area. I think the main campsites are down here by the stream. I like passed it and set up here. Just I was looking for a spot that had leaves on the ground and not just mud, because when it's just a straight dirt pad, if it rains, which it's going to, it just turns into a big mud pit. I got here by coming across that bridge there, and then there's all these tent sites down here. I don't know if anyone's going to come tonight. We'll see. But I'm going to get an early start here in the morning and have an early night. And I wanted to sit down here and cook my food, but the mosquitoes and black flies are aggressive, so that's not going to happen.